sound on? Hello, hello, good evening. Good evening. Hello. Welcome to the 1000 live link up family. Welcome. All right. I see three persons so far. Good evening to you. Welcome to the 1000 celebration. Family, I'm happy you're here. So happy. Um, type something in the chat now. Let me know who is here because I'm not seeing you. Hi, good evening, Angie san. How are you? Welcome. Welcome. All right, so um, I'm just going to say hi, Lerzik. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Yes, family, I had to come on this evening. I wanted to do it earlier. Hi, Kay. Good evening. How are you? Welcome. Yes, I wanted to come on this evening to say thank you. Thank you for making the naturally, or thank you for taking the naturally on a budget team to 1000 subscribers and counting. Family, I don't even know what to say. I'm just overwhelmed, overjoyed because it has been quite a journey. It has been quite a journey. So, when you reach a milestone, it's time for some introspection and some evaluation. So, I wanted to come on and just hear from you, family, how you've been enjoying the content, what you think I can do better, and basically also to share with you some of the things or plans that I have in terms of the channel. Cynthia Johnson, welcome. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate, love it. Oh God, guys, I feel so good. I feel so good. Yes, so I just want to take this time to just tell you a big thank you very much. Like, I don't know what this means for me because, um, YouTube has been a real journey for me because, guys, I just looked at it as something that was so easy. You just come on, you just do your thing. I didn't know it's so much work involved in putting your videos together, and so I get to appreciate what other persons are doing, and just to really feel and experience what it is being a YouTuber, sharing what you know. And then you really realize that it's not about you anymore, even though it's about your journey, but it's not about you because there are persons who are looking on, and they're looking to you for to share your experience, to share what you have done and how you have been dealing with things, or how you do certain things, right? So you really get to appreciate that. And so I'm just gonna talk this evening, and I wanted to talk back to me because that is one of the highs of YouTube. You get to interact with people from all over the world, something that you really don't get to do in a little tiny space with your own little family. And so, because sometimes you're so caught up, and especially over the past 2 years when a lot of us were locked in and we're not gonna wear. So this was just like a time and a space to reach out to persons. So yeah, yes, thank you for liking the videos. I see the 2 likes. The rest of you, please, may I beg you the likes, okay? Hi, Lerzik. I am very blessed. I am very blessed, and I'm happy you're here. Um, as I say, I want you to talk to me. I want to hear from you. Um, what you think, any suggestions for the channel, what you've been enjoying so far about the channel. Yeah, sometimes you can sometimes more break out a like a shell, and some, but you don't know how the public is gonna perceive that. You just want to just relax and be yourself sometimes. But Yeah, and then you want to chat all your patois, but you have to be mindful that there are other persons who are watching from across the globe, and you want to keep it where persons can actually understand what you're saying, especially when you're doing like what you call it now, educational or tutorial videos. So yes, family, um thank you. That's great to hear. Yes, thanks, Lerzik. Thank you very much. Yeah, so you just want to break out sometimes, but you want to get a feel of who the persons who are watching, you know, what it is, what yeah, you kind of want to get a feel of who is watching and who is your audience and so on, and what you can do to improve on your channel and improve on yourself too, and help others too who want to improve. So yeah, that's my two little bit for now. I'm just gonna leave the chat a bit open a little bit so that if you want to say anything to me, you can say it. Yeah. Don't be shy. All right. So yeah, just gonna give you a few minutes to see if you want to say anything else in the chat, and then I am going to go into some of the low moments. D. Oh dear. No, I am not single. Whoever D is, I am not single. I'm happily married, and also I have children. So no, I'm not single. So yes, I that was a laugh, Larzik. Oh God, yeah, that was too funny. Yeah, so I just want to like just talk about and maybe encourage some of you too who want to become YouTubers, because to me almost everybody wants to be a YouTuber. You want to share your experience. You want to just have that platform that you can share with others, and sometimes it's that space that you can, as I said, interact. So yeah, so I just want to talk about, I'm going to go into some of the maybe I should leave the low moments out of it for now, but some of the pluses for me is really the interaction with you guys when I put up a video, and just the questions that you have sometimes. I know that one of the real hallmarks of the channel is the manga butter video, because I know that some persons are actually waiting to see me get that right. So I know that that is one of the videos that has been bringing in a lot of the comments. So I didn't expect that video to be doing so well, because I think I have some other videos that, yeah, them are going with a little thing and so on. I was hoping that those would have been like, would have taken the channel off, but that is not the case. It's the one where you least expect, right? So yeah, natural sisters. Oh dear. All right, D. Okay, D, I'm gonna have to ask you to behave yourself in the chat, okay? Yeah, so um yeah, so as I said, I basically want to say some of the things that I have planned. So the hair videos, I know that I've been sharing my videos, sharing my story about my hair regrowth. um I've done a couple of videos on how I lost my hair and so on. So I hope to continue those. They will not be as frequent, because to be honest with you, I really leave my hair. I don't really like manipulate my hair a lot. So as time progresses, I'll just be doing some updates, but not frequent. What I want to do now is to share more about my recipes. One of the things that I think would have taken off on the channel is the Achy oil videos, because guys, the videos that I show, I actually want persons to be able to look at ways that they can use the information some of the times to even start your own little business or so. So that's one of the reasons for sharing. I do have my own business already, and so like some of the things that I know that I would not get to do, as I said, like the Achy oil, where there is definitely a market for that. That's a brand new market, because when I look, there is Achy seed oil, but I don't see anybody doing Achy oil. So stuff like that, I kind of want you to just look at those as opportunities that you can make use of them to earn something for yourself, if it's even on the side, right? So basically, that's one of the main purpose for doing the videos that I do. I just want to help persons, especially business minded persons, find a niche and just do something, because we know how things stay these days. So, if you can pick up an idea here or there, or some ideas here or there, and you can turn your hand and make like a fashion and turn over some change in your pocket. So, yes, that's my whole intention. So, I will continue posting those kinds of videos that I think are ideas that can benefit persons. And I also want to take on um, my medicinal herbs, because as I said to you in a video before, that I do have a blog, and it has a host of information talking about medicinal herbs. And so I know not many persons are reading, so if I can like bring a lot of that content here, where it kind of more live and so on, then I'm definitely trying to do more of that. I'm going to be doing some, what you call it now, yeah, some videos on medicinal herbs. So um I think I also want to start, what you call it now, like some live videos in the mornings. Maybe not every morning, but like before I go work, just share a few little things that I know about medicinal herbs. So that is one of the plan. And another plan that I have for the channel is, hello? You're hearing me still? Anybody? Am I talking to myself? Okay, thank you very much, Lerzik. Thank you, thank you. Right, so okay, you're still hearing me. All right, that's great. All right, so yes, so one of the other things I want to do now, I want to take on, I want to expand my garden, and so I want to share that with you as well. Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Angie San and Lerzik. Yes, I just noticed that the flash on the phone went, so I just wondered if I was still live. All right, so thanks. So yeah, so one of the other things I want to do my little gardening, cause again, people, the channel name naturally on a budget. So I'm just trying to see where we can save $1 or two, and I want to share that with you. So basically, that is where I see the channel going for now. And one more thing, um, I also want to share a little sewing, because I have a passion for that too, right? But as I say, I don't know what the audience is like. I would really love to have some feedback, so that I'm not just I do something for myself and I do for please myself, but I'm also doing something that you will find informative and interesting. So sorry. So yeah, I want to do a little sewing. So the hair is insisting. Should I read a comment? Natural hair makes black women look the best. It's sad that a lot of women don't like their natural hair. You think it is because they don't know how to take care of it, or something else? Oh, so you're asking a question. Thank you very much for that question, D. I think that is very useful. All right, so for many of us, we grew up knowing, or we grew up seeing our parents with processed hair, cream hair, whatever we call it, permed hair, right? And so it was very attractive to us. And so a lot of us, as soon as we get to say 10, 11, 12 or so, we want the same thing, because remember that people model behavior. So whatever our foreparents were taught, we just came and adapt those same behaviors. So I think that is one of the reason. And want to know the whole slavery story and so on, how we were kind of programmed into not liking the burned hair, not permed. All right, D, let's call it burned hair, but I guess most persons know it as permed. So yes, as I said, I think that is one of the reasons. that some of us cream our hair or perm our hair or burn our hair, whatever we call it. And also another reason I think is that really it's hard to manage, because I remember growing up, it was hell to get my hair combed. It was hell to get it washed, to get it combed. So I know that that is also one of the other reasons. I don't know if anybody else have anything to share why we don't wear our natural hair. But I guess as time progresses, burnt hair looks bad because it makes the hair look thin, but our natural hair is very full and thick. Well, that is true, but when I permed my when I had a perm, uh fix it back, Zikri. Sorry about that. Yeah, when I had a perm, don't touch anything now. When I had a perm, my hair was pretty thick. I mean, persons used to stop me on the road and ask me if I'm wearing a wig. So, some of us just born with naturally with a lot of hair, but definitely when we have our natural hair, it is a lot, it looks a lot fuller. And to me, I've grown to accept it and appreciate it, and it just look beautiful to me. I mean, it just grow to the sky, it defies gravity, and once you know to moisturize it, take care of it, then you're good to go. So I find also that a lot more young persons are taking pride in their natural hair, and that is a plus. And that's all because of being sensitized, right? So the more persons get sensitized, then the more persons are going to go natural. So thank you for that question, D. That was useful. That was useful. Anybody else have a question? So you think it's also part laziness, they don't want to take care of it because all men like natural hair better. Yeah, it could be laziness too, because for me, I don't like it in my hair every day. It time consuming, especially when you have children, you have to cook, you have to wash, you have to do this, you have to do that. Then we really um I really can't be in my hair a whole lot. So I like to either I still wear my wigs and whatever, because at the end of the day you also want to protect your hair. Cause to get up and comb my hair every morning, I mean that's why maybe some persons, when we don't understand what hair, and that black hair really needs rest, it needs water. So when we don't understand that and we get up and comb it every morning, then we actually break it off. So um lazy, I wouldn't even say it's lazy. I would think it's more for the convenience of it. Some persons just like to get up and go. You have a hectic schedule and you just don't want to have your hair impeding or stopping your progress or whatever you have to do. So I wouldn't necessarily say lazy, right? So yes, again, thank you, D, for that question. Yeah, yeah, live up the chat, and that's a good thing. So yeah, so as I said, as I was saying that one of the things I want to do is to do my little gardening. I am expanding my garden because I want to be able to eat what I grow, right? And I like to know that whatever I'm taking in, it's organic, it's free of pesticides and fertilizers and so on. So as much as I can go organic. So I want to start my little garden, and I think I want to share that also on my channel. So those are some of the plants that I actually have for the channel. And yeah, I don't know, is there anything else that braids also look good? No need for wig, but that's a true still. But can I tell you, D, that some of us women are afraid. We have sensitive scalp, and so braiding the hair sometimes cause some irritation, and some are we really afraid for comb with hair, to be honest with you, right? And so what do you use on your hair? Just oil? Because some women say it's expensive. Well, no, I use all sorts of things. Hi, HRT. Welcome, welcome into the chat. Welcome. Happy to see you, HRT. All right. So, um, in terms of, no, I don't use only oils. I do up a lot of things. Cause one of the things that I like to do, I like to blend the leaves, the like if I'm doing moringa leaves, I like to blend these things in the fresh state, and I like to put them on my scalp. I know a lot of persons will boil them or whatever, or brew them before, but I like to just blend them with the water. Okay, so I like to just blend them with the water and just get them onto my scalp and have my scalp soak in all of the nutrients. I don't like to draw my stuff. So yes, I use a lot of herbs in my hair, and I use oils. I try to keep away from butters, but I use a lot of like aloe vera and all of those natural things. So for me, it's not expensive. Again, I make my own oil. So I make my castor oil and I make my moringa oil. Those are a part of my business, so I actually sell those moringa oil, castor oil. So I use those in my hair as well. So yeah. Kay said and you need more experiments. Okay. And HRT said the video low. Is that the same for everybody? Is the video low? Cause me take me up on top of my voice. Alright, so Kay, you need more experiments. Yes, Kay, that's definitely on it because me love the experiment them. Me love try out the new things, so experiments are definitely a part of it. From what now? About 5 years or even more? Yes. For about 5 years or more, I've been wanting to try to do neem oil, right? From the seeds. So I've been gathering up I've been gathering up a lot of seeds. Well, over the past years, I get up a lot of seeds, and then I end up don't do it even before I started my YouTube channel because I wanted to sell neem oil. So I've been gathering up seeds, but anyway, I don't get around to doing it. So last year, I also got up some neem seeds. Still never do the video. Or still never try out the neem oil. So yes, neem oil is definitely on my list to try, Kay. I don't know if I'm gonna get any oil from it. And to be honest, family, I've been doing a lot of experiments, but here enough of them fail. A whole lot of them fail. So and when they fail, I really don't want to come and put them on YouTube unless my audience is gonna understand that yes, I'm trying out this new thing and yeah, it just never worked. But I have tried a lot of things. Some days I spend the entire day trying to do, for instance, the coffee oil. When I was trying to make the coffee oil, I wake up from 6 o'clock in the morning and way back in the evening till about after 6 again in the evening. And guys, I was so disappointed when we never see no coffee oil. So I'm still doing experiments in the background, but I just don't want to push them on YouTube, and I don't know if the audience really wants that. So if it is something that the audience wants, then I will definitely, when I do any experiments at all, I've been doing some experiments on my soaps. So I've been trying all kind of things with my soaps. I have been like using citric acid and all of those things. Me really a ton of mad scientist, and so, but I don't put those things on here because I don't know what the audience is ready to take yet. So I have a couple of them, Kay, and I am definitely, if persons are interested, I will post some more of my experiments on the channel, and then we can see where that goes. But the neem oil is my next experiment. I see the trees blossoming now, so hopefully in the coming weeks or probably month or so, I will in the coming weeks or so I will be trying out the neem oil because I definitely want that. All right, HRT, is the sound still low? Am I still low? You can let me know in the chat. Alright, so no Western products needed. Yes, no Western products needed. In Jamaica, we are blessed. When we say blessed, we have a whole lot of things. Guys, can I give you a joke? I ended up putting some, because I don't know if you know Guinean weed. Some persons call it anamo. Right? I ended up putting some of that in my hair with little rum because me love the experiment. So I ended up putting some of that in my hair. And can I tell you guys, me got work, well no say. Guinean weed and not something for going in public with. So I went to work with it, and one of my co-workers said she smell earth. Oh my god, I was so embarrassed. So you know, say when me go home now, me have to wash me hair and wash out the wig, cause me can't turn up a work like that. So yes, we have a whole lot of herbs in Jamaica. We don't need Western products. And I've been using all my local products. So some of them you can check on my channel. I have some of them on my channel, how I use them and so on. And there are some that I don't even post. But hopefully in the coming weeks, or as the time progresses, I will post some of those. Alright, so this says that neem oil is good for mosquitoes. Yes, definitely neem oil is good for mosquitoes. I also have a video on my channel where I use it to make a mosquito repellent for my son, my baby. So yes, I'm aware that the neem oil is good for mosquitoes, but it is also good for hair as well and skin. So yeah, coffee oil now. Yes, I was trying to make the coffee oil from scratch, but that did not work out. It turns out that maybe either I was using the wrong method of extraction or coffee navi no oil. But when I looked at it, you know, I see like it was very oily, but no, I didn't get any oil from the coffee when I tried it. Now, what is Achy oil? These white people will come and sell your stuff and get rich. It's true, and I've seen it over and over where persons come in, they exploit us, and then them go back to them country and them turn millionaire. So Achy, if you don't know, D is our national fruit. So you will hear about Achy and saltfish. So it is this, well, let's say it's a fruit, so it's in a yellow pod or orange pod or orange yellow pod or orange red pod, whatever you call it. There are some variations, and then it has this the Achy now, it is yellow and buttery. So we basically cook it up with saltfish and breadfruit as part of our national dish. You can check out the channel D when you're finished, or when the live is finished, to see what Achy looks like. I think I did a Achy soap, how we use Achy as soap, because back in World War II, when we ran out of detergents, we were actually using the Achy. It's a natural saponin, it's a natural soap, so we were actually using that as soap, right? And then your other questions are Jamaicans getting rich from Jamaican castor oil, or is the company owned by other people? Well, yeah, we have several persons selling castor oil. We have a lot of persons selling castor oil, but what I notice is that yes, persons will buy the beans from us or buy the beans from persons for very little, because I know a company was buying the castor beans, the oil nuts, for like $130, and $130 is not even $1, right? So I know that persons actually buy the castor beans from persons and for very little money. So not sure, perhaps the locals aren't even benefiting from the castor oil. Jamaican coffee also popular in the West and Asia. Yes, they say Jamaica has the best coffee in the world, and the best moringa too, and the best everything. So yeah, Jamaica coffee is also the best. I know Achy and saltfish, but never heard of the oil. Yes, because here what now, D, is that the Lord just dropped that oil in my spirit. Me never hear about the oil yet either, and I was looking at the fruit one day, and it's that the Lord just said to me, say, make some oil with it. So, me say, oh, me I gonna make oil with this, God? And, I mean, it just came to me naturally. When I was doing the oil, I didn't even know what to do. I never know how to do it. And everything just unfolded organically. Me just make the oil, and yes, and I've been using it. And let me tell you something. It is very good for your skin. Achy in itself has so much nutrients. It has omega-3 fatty acids and so on, so it is very good for the skin. So basically, yeah, that's what Achy is good for. And Also, you can cook with the oil. So you can use it on your skin and you can cook with it. They don't even process the castor oil in Jamaica. They just buy the beans. Yes, man, we do have persons who process the oils, but more on a local scale. It's mostly locals who buy it. Because for me, I process the castor oil and I do sell it locally. So I'm one of them who process the oil myself, and as I say, I sell it. So we do process castor oil in Jamaica, but maybe not on a large scale. Most persons will purchase it, purchase the beans, and it will be shipped off to some company for very little. Alright, so I don't see any other questions, but Dee, thank you very much. You lively up the chat, and yeah, you gave me some things to answer to, and I saw me like the interaction. I really love that interaction. Right, so basically, as I said, this is just to say, this video I just wanted to come on to just tell you thanks, because guys, I'm really grateful, really grateful. The journey, it has been an up and down journey, in that the first thing, I wish somebody had said to me, or had even hinted me that doing YouTube was not as easy as we think it is. For instance, in the early part of doing it, right? In the early part of making videos, number one, you get frustrated in the early part when you put out a video and it not get no views, and you say, oh my god, I worked so hard in putting this out, and the editing and everything, putting everything together, right? So I never understood that part of it. And then the second thing, when you wake up and you have like 10 subscribers, and when you look, you see 3 gone. Yeah, me wish somebody did tell me that. But over the time, I got to appreciate that not everybody who sub will stay. So those are some of the things. Even if you're going to start your own channel, those are some of the things to look out for, so that it is not as disheartening, because at least you would expect it. Now, what is Achy oil good for? I think I answered that already. Yes, I use Achy oil on my face. That's the main place I use it, on my face. As I say, it has fatty acids, so you know that it's gonna help with aging and what you call it now, delaying aging and so on, right? So yes, I do use Achy oil on my face. And yes, Dee, thank you for your comment. Thank you very much for your compliment. Sorry. Yeah. So as I said, yeah, those were some of the downside. Those were some of the downsides. No, it perfectly fine now. All right. Thank you, HRT. You have any questions for me? Right. So yeah, those are some of the downsides. But after a while, you get used to it, and yeah, YouTube isn't so bad. I do appreciate everybody who send me a comment. And guys, you don't want to see me just get up. Can't wait for answer on a comment, you know. And let me tell you something too. You see, if you not send me one comment when in our next language, believe you me, I go in a Google Translate, I translate it, and hear one and see one and say. And after me do that, me put back my answer, make Google translate it back, and me respond to you. That's how much I appreciate your comments, right? So yes, it has been a real good journey, and I really thank you for making it that. And I do you know, getting into my own. At first, as I said, it was kind of frustrating doing YouTube, because you would put out a video and you don't understand, say, now go just go viral. So I think that's what some of us new YouTubers do, and then when we don't see the videos go viral, then we kind of get frustrated. But it's a real learning process, and even for my editor, who is my son, I tell you, his editing skills are improving rapidly. So yeah, I couldn't do it without him, so I'm just like a big him up right here. So right now, big up yourself, and I love you so much, my son. Right, so yes guys, I also want to do some more excursion videos, because I do love to be out on outings. So, and I love to explore Jamaica. Now, me kind of grounded for now. So I just have to, you know, explore my little island and so on. So I'm hoping to do some more excursion. If you haven't yet checked out my Blue Lagoon trip and my firewater trip, where you actually get to go sit down in the water with the fire on top, guys, that was an amazing experience. I've never experienced nothing like that before. So yeah, even if you're in Jamaica, I think everybody in Jamaica or from overseas who want to experience that should go there. They said that the water has some healing properties and it has a lot of minerals and so on that's gonna help you and help your skin and help you if you have any kind of disease. Guys, seeing water and the fire running on the top, like, me don't know how that happened, but it is amazing. One of the best experiences. Alright, what about some deep conditions videos? Okay, to be honest with you, I do have a couple videos to put out, and the deep condition protein treatment is one of them. The thing is, I did not want to put out another video, like another video, because I put out 2 shorts, right? But I didn't want to put out another video to say before I actually come and tell you thanks. Guys, me no stay so. Me so grateful. You don't understand how me grateful. So I had to just put every video when I have on pause until I could have come and do the live and just say thank you, no, me love you, and thank you for the support. So that's why I have not posted that video, okay? But I do have a deep condition video that I did a few weeks ago before I got my hair done. And so I'm going to be putting that out. Maybe not this week, perhaps next week, because my video for this week is already done. I did a shorts with the cashew, the cashew, just showing you what the cashew is. And so I actually did a cashew juice video. So I'm going to be posting that, or I should post that this week. And then hopefully next week I can post the deep condition video, and that actually has some coconut milk or coconut juice and all the lovely things in it for your hair and scalp, right? So okay, yes, I'm definitely going to be posting that one, and then I have more that I can post, but that isn't the one I have lined up, and that should be about next week. No, not this Sunday, is next week, so the other week, right? So I will post that video. Are you at the mountains in Jamaica? No, I don't live at the mountains, D. And no, I am not a Rasta. I would like to say I'm more of the Christian faith, but no, I'm not a Rasta. You make peanut butter too? No, I don't make peanut butter, but I'm hoping to do some cashew butter, and almond is in season again, right? So I'm hoping to do almond porridge for you guys, and I'm hoping to do some almond drops, right? But that's not gonna be me. I think that will be my mother, because I'm not too versed in that. So I'll ask her to do some drops for me, because I love drops and I love peanut drops, and then the peanut cake. So it's almond cake, right? So I'll ask her to do that. But no, I've never done peanut butter, or maybe I do it when I little, I don't remember. But no, that's not one of the things I have. No, I wanted to try the oil. I've never tried the peanut oil, and I hear that peanut oil is good, so I want to try the peanut oil. I don't know if I'm going to have to use my regular process to extract that oil, but yeah. Alright, so hi John View JA, welcome to my live, my thank you live. Thank you for being one of my subscribers. Thank you very much. Do you believe in that colonizer religion? Well, to be honest, in terms of colonizer religion, maybe that's for another what you call it now, that's another live, right? We can discuss the whole colonizer religion thing, because there are aspects of it that I don't buy into, but yes, there are most of it I'm deeply entrenched in, and until I see something else that can change my mind, which I don't believe at this point in my life my mind will change again. But yes, I do accept some aspects of it, and I run with it, because I believe that there's some truth to it. right? So sometimes we can respect other person's views, because I do respect the Rasta man. I do respect other persons and their spiritual path, right? I believe it's a spiritual journey for all of us, and so once we are convinced that there is a higher power, and the higher power is God, then I don't have a problem. We just have to embrace and just respect each other's faith and each other's belief and so on, right? So not because you're of another faith, I'm gonna say, okay, I don't want to hear from you or whatever. I will have respect for your faith, and I hope that you too can have respect for mine, right? So yes, I buy into some of the colonizers' concepts about spirituality, because I really don't deal with religion either, right? Okay, so that was D's question. That's true. No good alternative for us. Islam worse. Yeah, we just have to find God for ourselves, and we have to be firm in what we believe, because there are so many different things to come in now and to distract us. And so there is a God, there is a creator, and we just have to find him for ourselves, not religion, because if we get caught up in the religion thing, trust me, some stone are go fling and head are go bust. So we just have to find God for ourselves, know who he is to us, what he has done for us, and just trust in him, and yeah, that's just it for me, right? So I hope that answers your question about the whole religion thing. Yes, so family, we're gone 41. We're gone over 40 minutes of chatting. That is a whole heap of chatting, oh God. So I don't know if you have anything else. I am going to wrap up now. I really thank you for all the persons who have joined the live. It was really a lively discussion. As I said, D, you lively it up. Thank you, K, for your comments, HRT, and all persons who have commented. I really thank you. I have my little diary here that I was hoping to jot down some of your comments and notes in, so that I could use them to improve the channel. But what I will actually do, yeah, some of them I noticed I would have already on my schedule, so I don't really notice anything new except for the peanut butter. So I'm going to jot that down. I don't know if it's going to be peanut butter, but as I say, I will try the peanut oil, and I want to do some cashew oil as well. We have some cashew seeds. I'll be roasting those, and if I get enough, then I will do some cashew oil. The cashew oil is definitely going to be an experiment for me. I've never made cashew oil yet, so that's going to be an experiment for me. But I'll be roasting the seeds, because as I said, I'm posting the video with how I do the juice tomorrow, hopefully, right? Okay. Alright, so again, I really want to thank you very much for joining me. I didn't even put out a notice, guys. I want to do this live so long ago. It's scheduled for me yesterday. I put it off because I had so many things to cover yesterday, and then this evening now I say I'm not going to let this evening pass, and I don't do it. So I really thank everybody, all of you who have subscribed to my channel, and all of you who have turned out to this live. It was awesome. It really made me feel good, and I just want to thank you very much for your love and your support. Alright, so I'm going to check out now. I'm hoping to do another live though about hair regrowth, right? I know I have a few videos on the channel talking about hair regrowth, but I want to really have something where I discuss it with everybody, discuss all of the things that I have done to actually reach this far in my hair regrowth journey. I mean, when my hairdresser was combing my hair a few days ago, she was amazed at the growth, because she was combing it from all of this thing just start happening to me, and she know when me never have no head middle. She know when my head did ball like a baby bottom. So when she saw it, she was just amazed to see the amount of growth, and it's just with using natural stuff. And ladies, gentlemen, whoever you are, me just know say if you dedicate yourself to this thing, regrowing your hair and so on, using the natural things, your hair can regrow. And I just want to help, if I even one or two women who can have a testimony for say, look here, me try this and me do this with God, of course, and me get this result. I believe it is possible. I mean, with my hair story, you would have heard it from some of my videos. If you have been following my channel, you would have heard how, is taking a substance in my body that caused me to lose my hair. And it was a very devastating time for me. I mean, it happened to me so young, while I was still a youth. And so using these things and recovering, and I remember being told that because my father is bald, then I would be bald, and I never accept that. So family, don't accept anything in your spirit what you don't want in there. That's my simple advice. So I'm hoping to do another live talking about hair regrowth. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to ensure that I write down every single thing, right? When me remember, when me know and the things that I've done, so that when I come, at least me no leave no stone unturned. Any stone me leave unturned because me trip over it. Alright? So you doing a good job, sister. Taking care of your hair is so important. I notice a lot of women don't love their natural hair, but we have the most beautiful hair in the world. And yes, D, that is so true. And on that positive note, right, I think I am going to call it a night. I'm so happy that it worked out with your hair. It looks so good. I didn't even know that you used to be bald. Thank you very much, D. Thank you very much. Alright, guys. So on the positive note, we're going to close it out. And again, thank you very much for joining this live. And thank you for supporting the Naturally on a Budget family. Have a good night. And I'll see you in the next